Ever had that sinking feeling when the numbers on your blood pressure monitor just ruin your whole day? That little device that feels like it's delivering a verdict on your health. High blood pressure isn't just about scary numbers. It's a silent enemy, quietly wearing down our hearts and blood vessels. But what if I told you some of your most powerful allies in this fight aren't found in a pharmacy, but right there, in your fridge? Today we're going to talk about 4 hero foods that can help you lower your blood pressure, and some of them might just surprise you. Let's take a quick moment to understand what high blood pressure truly is, but without the boring medical jargon. Picture a garden hose with water flowing through it. If you pinch the end of that hose, the pressure builds up, and the hose itself has to work much harder. That's exactly what happens with your blood vessels. When they narrow, your heart has to work overtime to push blood through. And that, simply put, is hypertension. Now, of course, it's crucial to remember that food is not a substitute for medication prescribed by your doctor. However, the right diet can be a powerful ally for your body. Think of it like adding powerful players to your team, playing on your side. So, let's meet our natural allies in the fight against high blood pressure. All right, our team is assembled, and it's time to meet our first contender. It's vibrant, a little earthy to the taste, and its color practically screams heart healthy. Introducing Her Majesty, the beetroot. Yes, the very same one we use for borscht and vinaigrette. But beneath its familiar appearance lies a true superpower for our blood vessels. So, what's its secret? It's all thanks to natural nitrates. Don't confuse them with the harmful preservatives found in processed meats. In our bodies, these beneficial nitrates convert into nitric oxide, and nitric oxide is essentially the master conductor for our blood vessels. It tells them, relax. Vessels dilate, blood flows more freely, and naturally, pressure on artery walls decreases. Imagine driving down a narrow, congested street that suddenly transforms into a wide avenue. Fewer traffic jams, easier driving. That's how your blood vessels feel, and this isn't just a folk wisdom. Numerous scientific studies confirm that regular consumption of beetroot or beetroot juice can significantly lower blood pressure levels. For some, the effect is noticeable just a few hours after consumption. How do you properly befriend beetroot? The most concentrated and quickest way is fresh-pressed juice. But be cautious. It's very potent. Start with a small amount, perhaps diluted with apple or carrot juice. If a juicer isn't your thing, a baked or boiled beetroot works wonderfully too. Add it to salads, make a healthy hummus out of it, or simply slice it and drizzle with olive oil. It's delicious and incredibly beneficial. Many believe that cooking leaches out all the beneficial nutrients, but the good news is that nitrates, our key helpers, are quite resistant to heat. So go ahead and cook it. So, our first hero, beetroot, accessible, simple, and effective. It literally helps your blood vessels relax. Now that we've discussed our first champion, let's move on to an ingredient that, by its very scent, might just create a bit of personal space around you. But trust me, your heart will thank you for it. Our next star, of course, is garlic, a true superhero of traditional medicine that not only scares away vampires but high blood pressure too. Its secret weapon is a volatile compound with a rather complex name, allicin. This is what's responsible for that pungent taste and strong aroma. Allicin forms when we break the integrity of the clove. By slicing, crushing, or even chewing it. Once it enters the body, this substance triggers a cascade of beneficial reactions. Specifically, it helps relax the smooth muscles in our blood vessels. While beetroot works through nitric oxide, garlic helps produce another interesting compound, hydrogen sulfide. Yes, that's right, the one with that distinctive, not always loved scent. But in microdoses, it works wonders, acting as a powerful vasodilator, a blood vessel opener. And here's where a common myth and a crucial question comes into play. Must garlic be eaten raw to unlock its full potential? The answer is both yes and no. That's because the enzyme crucial for allicin formation is highly sensitive to heat. If you simply toss a whole clove into boiling oil, much of its potent goodness will, unfortunately, evaporate. But there's a simple hack. Before cooking, crush or finely chop the garlic and let it breathe on a cutting board for 10 to 15 minutes. This gives the enzymes enough time to work their magic, forming a sufficient amount of allicin. After this preparation, it becomes much more resistant to heat. So go ahead and add that crushed garlic to your salad dressings, sauces, or simply rub it onto a crust of bread. And if you're making a hot dish, use our hack. So, garlic is much more than just an aromatic seasoning. It's a powerful ally in the battle for healthy blood pressure. But if you thought the surprises ended here, get ready. Our next product will appeal to every sweet tooth out there. All right, we've talked about vegetables and spicy seasonings. But now, let's discuss something you probably never expected to hear on a list of blood pressure-lowering foods. It's often considered a guilty pleasure. Meet our third, and perhaps most unexpected, ally. High-quality dark chocolate. Yes, you heard that right. Chocolate. But with some very important caveats. We're not talking about those sugary, fatty milk chocolate bars. Our hero here is dark, even bitter chocolate, with a high cocoa content, at least 70%. So, where's the magic? Cocoa beans contain unique compounds called flavonols. These powerful antioxidants work similarly to the nitrates found in beets. They stimulate the inner lining of your arteries, the endothelium, to produce that crucial nitric oxide. And you know what happens next. Blood vessels relax, blood flow improves, and the pressure on arterial walls decreases. Imagine you're enjoying a couple of squares of delicious chocolate, and meanwhile your blood vessels are becoming more elastic and healthier. Sounds like a dream, doesn't it? Studies show that moderate yet regular consumption of dark chocolate can indeed contribute to a small but consistent reduction in blood pressure. But as I mentioned, there are crucial factors to consider. First, the cocoa content. The higher it is, the more beneficial flavonols you get, and less sugar. Ideally, aim for 70 to 85%. Second, the quantity. We're not talking about eating an entire bar at once. Just 1 or 2 squares a day is enough. That's about 10 to 20 grams. This is a classic case where less is definitely more. Remember, chocolate is still a calorie-dense food. So, when you're choosing chocolate at the store, read the label carefully. Look for a high cocoa content and minimal sugar. That way, a simple pleasure can also become a healthy habit for your heart. Now, are you ready to discover the name of our final, fourth helper? It's simple, green, and incredibly powerful. So we've come to our fourth and final, but certainly not least important, helper. It's simple, readily available, and its vibrant green hue practically calls out to a healthier you. Meet leafy greens. This includes spinach, kale, arugula, chard, or even our beloved parsley and dill. a whole army of green superheroes working for the good of your heart. What's their superpower? A high potassium content. Potassium is a mineral that plays a crucial role in fluid balance in our bodies, and most importantly, in regulating blood pressure. Remember how we often talk about the harm of excess sodium, that is, salt, for blood pressure? Well, potassium, you see, is sodium's antagonist. It helps our body excrete excess sodium and water. While sodium retains water and raises blood pressure, potassium does the exact opposite. It helps release the pressure. Imagine potassium as a plumber for your kidneys, helping them efficiently flush out everything unnecessary that could lead to increased pressure. When your body has enough potassium, the sodium-potassium balance is restored, and this directly contributes to normalizing blood pressure. And by the way, leafy greens offer more than just potassium. They're also packed with a treasure trove of vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that support blood vessel health, making them more elastic and protecting them from damage. This is a comprehensive effect that works towards the overall health of your entire cardiovascular system. So, how do you incorporate this green army into your diet? It's incredibly simple. Add a handful of spinach or arugula to your morning smoothie. Toss plenty of greens into your salads. The more, the merrier. Spinach is excellent in omelets and casseroles. Kale can be used in soups or even baked into chips. In short, any meal will only benefit from the addition of fresh, crisp greens. Eat plenty of them, and your body will thank you. They are light, fresh, and incredibly powerful. That's how a simple green leaf can become a powerful shield against high blood pressure. And here's the crucial turning point. Beetroot, garlic, dark chocolate, spinach. Have you noticed? None of these foods are exotic, outrageously expensive, or rare superfoods. They're everyday items you can find on any grocery store shelf. The real shift happens when we stop seeing food as just fuel or a source of pleasure, and start seeing it as a tool for managing your well-being. Realizing that a simple beetroot salad or a square of the right dark chocolate isn't just food, but a small yet significant step towards vascular health, changes everything. This gives you a sense of control over your condition. You're no longer a passive victim of the numbers on your blood pressure monitor. You become an active participant who can influence your health every single day, with every meal. So, to sum up, incorporating beetroot, garlic, dark chocolate, and leafy greens into your diet can be excellent support for managing blood pressure. These are simple, affordable, and importantly, delicious ways to support your heart health. Thank you for watching this video to the end. If you found this information new and useful, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss new episodes. Now, a question for you. What heart-healthy foods do you know about? Or perhaps you have a family recipe for a healthy and delicious dish. Share your experience in the comments below. Let's build a whole library of useful tips together.